On this episode, we dive into some port-finished ryes, including Midwinter Night Drams and a Midwinter Night Dram killer from Barrel King. So sit back, grab a pour, kick up your feet, and enjoy this episode of the Bourbon Hunters. While you're listening, head over to our website at bourbonhunters.com where you can purchase Bourbon Hunters glassware and products, and sign up for our Patreon, which puts you on the list for single barrel announcements from our private barrel club.
It's time to unwind, drinking our bottles, all that we find, with tastings and tales, we're sharing our pours, tune in each week, there will always be more. Tune in each week, there's a lot to hear.
Welcome to another episode of the Bourbon Hunters. I am Dude Pool, and I'm joined by...
Titter, fritter, shitter.
Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ. It's the Timu Jesus Christ, Brett Bryan.
Just floating on water over here.
The actual titter,
that's
fritter,
floating on
shitter.
bourbon.
It's actually floating on whiskey because he just poured whiskey all over my couch, not knowing he had a bottle open.
It needed some moisturizer on the leather.
It did. It needed some moisturization. All right. So let me introduce this episode, and then I'll let the experts. Well, they're not here, but I'll let you guys at least introduce the whiskeys. So we are doing a rye episode.
My excited face is for real.
Right, not.
Yeah.
I am not a rye guy, but the other two are. It is Brett Bryan.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Brian. And then we've got JD. So we've got, it's basically a finished rye episode, right? Or
Yeah.
blended,
Yep.
or
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. But so we've got two Midwinter Night Drams. Which 2 years do we have?
That one's going to be Act 11. This one's Act 12. So this one's last year's, and that one's 2 years ago.
Okay, so 2024 and 2023.
Yes.
Can I have a glass, please?
This is 20.
I set you one right here, sir.
Thank you very much.
This one's 2023.
So the one I'm pouring in the glass is...
What scene is that?
I don't fucking
It says
know.
on the front of the label.
You're going to need readers. They're
It
hard to
is
see.
Act 7 or 1.
7.
Scene 4. It might be 11.
It's 11-4.
Yeah, because whoever wrote this did not do a good job. There is a big space between the two ones.
Yeah, I think those are printed, though.
They are,
maybe,
but-
yeah.
But the typewriter must have skipped a beat. They must have hit 1 space 1.
Running out of ink.
Something. So it's Act 11, Scene 4. This is 49.3 alcohol by volume. Are they all 49.3?
Yes, all Midwinter Night Drams.
Is there a reason for that? Does that have any reference or relevance to Shakespeare or anything like that?
They're just following Woodford Reserve's lead.
No, that's not what's happening. So 49.3% alcohol by volume, which would be what, 98.6?
Yes.
Is that blood?
That is blood.
Are they following blood oaths thing here?
Maybe.
That would be odd.
Yeah, that would be odd.
Okay.
I remember there being Latin on this as well.
Did you nose this?
I did. It
Oh
smells
my
great.
God.
But I love...
So real
I love
quick, let me
these.
finish the intro. Sorry, we got a little segued, and that was my fault. We've got two Midwinter Nights Drams, Act 11 and Act 10, or Scene 11.
Act
scenes.
11 and Act 12, and then
Or Act 11
The
and 12.
scenes just basically.
So wait, so this one's 2023?
Yeah.
Okay. And the next one we'll do is 2024. Then we've got a Middle West Spirits. So we've got Midwinter and Middle West.
Yeah.
Happy accident. And that is a pumpernickel rye finished in port.
Yep.
What is the proof of that one?
99.5.
So we'll go up a little bit.
Yeah, it was 98.6.
0.7.
Yeah.
And then we're going to finish with a Barrel King rye. And we'll introduce that when we get to it, but it's like 116 or something proof.
117.
117 proof. That's like 116.
Yeah, it is actually.
All right, so a couple things. We're going to taking one for the team here, doing a rye episode. I'm not happy about it, but that's all right.
Wham, bam, thank you, man.
Yeah, I'll probably be semi-happy about it because these are all good ones. I've had every one of these except for the Barrel King at some point or another because we had the Midwinters, I think, when we've had High West on, right? So And
We had this on the show one other time, too. I remember talking about the label.
We've done Midwinters a couple times. Plus, we did it on our bottle kills.
We killed a whole bottle of one of mine.
I remember that.
Yeah. Was that one of yours?
Yeah, I
Oh,
brought
wow. Okay. I didn't know that you were the one who...
That was after the episode when we were all playing cornhole and
Right.
hanging out in the back.
The episode was over by then. That was right about when our taste buds started coming back.
Best
Yeah.
bottle of the night.
It was because our taste buds were back.
Yeah.
After the hot honey pizza from
Fuck you,
the
Hot Honey.
kitchen table at Beam, which will still be open during the downtime of the distillery.
Nice.
And so will their gift shop or bottle shop, whatever you want to call it. All right, so let's nose this and dive into it, and then we will kind of just start our conversations. Oh, by the way, first long-form episode of 2026. This is the first long-form episode of Season 7. Can you believe we've been doing this for this long?
7.
I haven't.
You've been about 6 years, probably,
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
Did you come in about a year in, or was it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
three.
I came in 2020 because you
Yeah.
guys started in 19.
Well, yeah, I think the first episode may have published in 2020,
Okay.
but it might have been late. No, it was in December of 2019, I think, actually, now that you think. Now
If
that
I
you brought it up.
remember, we did Whiskey Row series the very first time that I was on the show.
That you were on.
That I was on the show.
As a guest,
yes.
we did the Four Roses with Aaron. Four Roses.
Oh,
single
that
barrels.
because that was all remote.
Yeah,
Because
that
it was during COVID lockdown,
Yeah,
and
right.
so we all did little sample vials, and I believe you were like the courier, kind of like
I did. I
transporting
dropped them off
around.
to you guys, and
Yeah.
we did single barrel Four Roses, just the 100 proofer.
Yes.
just to see the difference between them. You know, and they were because they're all OBSV,
Yeah.
but they're technically single barrels, and we just wanted to test the difference between them, and so that was
was
your
fun.
introduction to the podcast, and we had Aaron on from my gym, my business partner from the gym. And then you came in when? What was your first episode? It wasn't a Top Golf, was it?
It was Top Golf.
That was your first episode?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And you didn't fall for my charm right away, but I grew on you.
Was that the
I'm like Tadalafil. I'll grow on you.
was that our 100,000 download episode celebration?
We were celebrating.
150,000 download, I think.
Is that what it was?
Okay, I remember we were celebrating. I couldn't remember if it was 100 episodes published or it was like
No, I think it was that because I think it was 100,000 downloads.
okay,
Tyler
Which
brought
we're over 350 now. Like that's how
Wow.
we're like
yeah.
Yeah. Tyler brought me, and I don't know, not to... Dude didn't pay me a lot of attention at first.
You were
but
fanboying?
No, he's just like, this is just another one of Tyler's cronies, you know?
Well,
Tyler's
the way,
Tyler's
the way
minions.
Tyler presented you was that you were a friend of his from Michigan,
Yeah, I was not.
and so I was just like, okay, he's going to start crying in the middle of our golf game, and
We met here in Ohio, and I sent him a message after listening to one of your episodes, and he was talking about apple orchards, and I knew he was from Michigan.
Yeah.
So I sent him a message. I was like, Parmenters or Irwins? And he's like, what the fuck? And it's like, I'm from Novi. He's like, no way, I'm from South Lyon. You know, we're sister cities.
Yeah.
You know, and it's funny. We never knew each other, but we have mutual friends from his high school.
but are they stepsisters? Like, can I find a category online about those?
She got stuck.
In the dryer.
Yeah.
Under the table.
Help me, step bro.
You said sister. Don't ruin it for me. Don't ruin it. All right, so let's nose this. What do you guys get on the nose?
Butter.
I mean, I get what is this finish? Port?
Port.
Yeah, I get the port.
I think
for
it's
sure,
a
in the
combination
nose.
of Ruby and Tawny.
But it's a creamy kind of a port type of, like there's a creaminess to this in the nose. And I haven't tasted it yet. Have you guys tasted it?
I took a little
It
sip.
doesn't have
yeah,
any.
I couldn't help
I
myself.
don't get any dill.
I don't
on the
either.
nose.
I don't either on the nose, no.
I think the port helps to tame down the dill on
I
Ryes.
think it must because I generally like the Midwinter Night stuff. I generally like the Middle West port finished Ryes. And it sounds to me like JD doesn't like this.
No, there's like this brown butter, like a brown sugar butter, on the finish.
You know what's funny is there is a very, very, very slight, it's like a hint of dill, but it's not really there.
It's not offensive.
It's not even really there. It's hard to explain. It's like the ghost of dill. You know what I mean?
Ghost of
like
dill's
I'm
past.
like I'm getting there's like a dill has been here at some point type of feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But they checked out. They got
But
evicted.
the flavor just doesn't come through. Like it almost it's like it wants to, and then it's like, nah, you know what? I'm not even gonna try. You guys take over.
Do you know the rye mash bill in this? Like the percentage of rye?
I don't know.
Do they get their rye from MGP? Do you know?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So it's probably 95.5 then, but
Well,
it doesn't
most
drink
likely.
like a 95% rye is why I ask.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing too, because if you've had the Russell's Reserve rye,
51%.
it's only 51% rye. It just drinks like a rye heavy bourbon.
What's the secondary grain on a Wild Turkey rye? Because this is just
Corn.
Corn, yeah, it'd be corn.
Is it corn?
And
So
then malted
MGP
barley.
is malted barley and rye, and that's it.
95.5 typically.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not. But it's just 2 grain, whereas the Wild Turkey is actually a 3 grain.
Even their 101 is the same. It's only 51%
Yeah.
rye.
I'm sure
and
they use the
corn
same
and malted
mash bill and
barley.
just use different.
It's like blend versus single barrel and then proof. 'cause
Yeah.
those should all be single barrels too.
Interesting. So yeah, one thing I was, and you'll hear this on this weekend on the podcast, the Bourbon Brief for barrel entry proof. That's what I talk about this weekend, and you'll hear about kind of like that history of barrel entry proof and how it affects like the absorption of those sugars from the wood. That barrel entry proof is actually a big reason why Dusties are so popular, in my opinion. There's just a chemical reaction. Like there's more water in a 103, 110 proof barrel entry proof. And so that water is what actually helps the alcohol pull in the sugars from the actual barrel. When the proof is higher, so if it goes up to 125 proof, you end up getting that's when you're more likely to get that astringent type of whiskey. And it's because it's not pulling in all those things that help kind of tame down the whiskey. And so you'll notice, but not only we talk about it affecting the viscosity all the time, but it also affects the flavor.
Well, that's why Michter's always has a really oily viscosity.
Yeah, Michter's and Wild Turkey is also, those heritage brands like that have not really subscribed to the economics side of whiskey making, where they're trying to get the most bang out of their buck.
Whereas Old Forester's 125, Buffalo Trace Mosley's 125.
Yeah, but you know what's funny is their William LaRue Weller
It's not. It's 114.
It's at like 114 or something like that. Yeah, which is interesting. So I wonder what they do with Pappy, like what their Pappy barrel entry proof is.
I mean, yeah, I'm not crazy super fan of Weller, to be honest.
I'm not really the Green Label, I assume, or all of them.
No, but William LaRue Weller is like one of my favorites.
Yeah,
For sure.
Always
I
has
do
been.
like the blue label and the red label, though.
I like the Blue Label.
Yeah.
The full proof and the antique are
The full proof
probably
is-
my 2 favorites.
Yeah, the antique is a staple for me. 107, just because that 107 proof point. The Weller, what is it, 86? The green?
Let's see.
It's 90, I thought.
90
90?
proof.
Yeah.
But it's still like, 17 proof points. That's like 8%.
That's a lot of people's like entry bourbon, I feel. They're
It
like,
is,
They're like,
and
have you
it's-
had the Wellers? I'm like, oh, I've had the Wellers.
So
You used to love the Weller Special Reserve.
I think everyone does when you're first getting into it.
Yeah,
Because
but I
it's
remember
very,
you used to be pretty...
it's very smooth.
It is smooth, and it's non-offensive.
my mechanic, the green label, is his favorite one.
It's a lot of people's favorite.
I mean, it's an easy sipper for sure.
Absolutely.
He doesn't like the antique as much as the green.
Yeah, a lot
That's
of people
how you
don't
were,
like proof.
until we blinded you. And,
Yeah,
and you were like, "Oh, this is really good."
and so the thing was, I had wondered is, am I drinking the antique too Hyman? You know what I mean? Is it too fresh of a pour? It needs to oxidize.
It could be,
It could be that. I don't know.
but it could also be that your journey has changed your palate a little bit and,
and
your
that's what I was going to say
expectation of
next.
bourbon.
And like this episode kind of leads into that. Like I didn't used to be a rye person, and right now I gravitate towards ryes all the time. I'm always like, what ryes do I have down here?
That's
you know what I
fine.
mean?
I never ever think, "Oh, what rye should I drink?"
I don't know
Never.
what it is
That
lately.
Never
I
is.
really
never
enjoy
crosses
rye.
my mind.
I think about that sometimes when I really want to rye, because I've got Jack Daniel's
So let me ask you
ryes.
this though. Let me ask you this: what mood or what is it that makes you think that you're going to gravitate towards a rye on an evening?
I don't know. Why do I want a buffalo chicken wrap sometimes and a cheeseburger the other times? I don't know. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like I'm just thinking of random
No.
food things to correlate.
That I mean, that's a good analogy. I'm
So-
thinking it through. Like,
You know how just sometimes when you got to dinner, you're like, I think I'm going to have this or I'm going to have that.
yeah. No, and that's kind of what I'm asking. Is like, is there a flavor profile that you're just in the mood for when you want to rye? Is that what it is?
I think so.
Is
Something
it a
different.
spiciness? Is it like a harshness, or is it a like I don't know what you get out of ryes that. And I don't know if you guys taste the same things in rye that I taste.
That's
like,
very true.
Not all my
like cilantro,
ryes,
like
right?
You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
I love cilantro in my guacamole, though, by the way.
On my tacos, a little cilantro on top.
But some people, get that
It tastes like soap.
taste from cilantro. It's like 10% of the population or something like that.
I haven't been punished that way, so I don't get that taste.
Yeah, I don't either. I enjoy cilantro. But yeah, I was just wondering, like, is there something that draws you toward a rye?
I think it's different.
Not all my ryes taste like a rye. Some of them have a very bourbon profile to them, like my Jack Daniel's ryes that I have.
That's something I'd be more willing to be, to try, like a Wild Turkey, a Jack Daniel's, because it's such a low
Well, a lot of times
rye percentage.
It's Middle West spirits too. Like I'll gravitate towards that one because it's a 4 grain.
Yeah, but it is a higher percentage than
Yeah.
like Wild Turkey and
but the
Jack
pumpernickel
Daniel's.
rye gives it, I think, a softer spice.
And it's not very dill and all those different things.
Although I have had their cask strength that's on the shelf, I think it's very dill forward.
Really?
And I'm not a fan of their traditional cask strength, their shelfer. I'm not a fan of that.
Did you enjoy that pour, that Midwinter?
Just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it, actually. Like I said, I felt the presence of dill, but I didn't really taste dill. Like I said, the ghost of dill or whatever. I don't know if that makes sense, but like to me, like I could feel that there was a dill presence that just never really showed itself. I don't know if that makes sense. But
Would you say you felt a dildo?
No, I did not.
There
were no deer harmed
one
in the
of my
making of this episode.
favorite guests that we have on is the lady from High West. I think
she's great.
Really fun to talk to.
Well, and she's knowledgeable and she's transparent, which she's just fun to have on the show. Yeah, I agree. We've had her on twice now, right? Mm-hmm. So if you go back and listen, I think the audio on the last one wasn't nearly as good as the first one. They were having some issues on their side with their microphone or something. But yeah, I would agree with that. They've been a great guest, and they've been like the prisoner share stuff that they've given us.
Oh, yes.
I gave you that bottle after the last episode.
Yeah,
poured you a 4 ounce, and then
You gave me a little sample too.
Yeah, I think my 4 ounce is still back there. Actually, I haven't gotten into it.
So the first one was a Hyman pour. This one has been open for about 9 months.
And this is a 2024?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one I get way more of that like buttery note. Like I feel like the aroma on this is way more pronounced.
Salted or
this?
unsalted?
Yeah, I get more of a butterscotchy type of presence on this one.
It's way more aromatic to me than the other one.
As that one's open, though, as it kind of opens up, it might get to this.
Yeah,
point,
no,
too.
I agree. I was just saying
because that was a Hyman pour, you said, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah, Buster Hyman opened that one.
So 23 was the Hyman pour. 24 is the one that's been oxidized for a little bit.
Yes. I mean that bottle's only got about a third left in it, I would say.
Do you have a backup of that one?
Which one?
24, the one we're drinking now.
I don't.
No. Okay.
I do of the one that I just opened.
Should I pour some back in there?
No.
I'm kidding. I wasn't going to anyway.
Oh man, this is I'm definitely getting a very slight presence of dill on this one, but it's not bad. I don't mind dill in very, very small portions.
There's this butterscotch candiness to this.
There is. The butterscotch I got on the nose.
Man,
it's
I
coming
get that
through on the flavor
butterscotch
too.
big time.
Yeah.
I get it too. I brought that up on the nose, but I get it on the on the taste too.
So port wine is very strong.
It is.
It's a dessert wine.
Yes.
Well, and that's, I think, probably like you said, I think that helps tame the spiciness of a traditional rye for me.
Especially a 95.5
And
from MGP.
if it is a 95.5 from MGP, then that's definitely helping curb the
enthusiasm.
Sure.
Jesus. What is it that Angel's Envy finishes theirs with?
Rum. What?
No, theirs is
The
rum.
bourbon's,
Oh, the rye.
Port.
I thought you meant the rye.
I'm
sorry.
sorry. That is what I meant.
but theirs is low proof. It's like 86.
But it's 95.5. It's MGP. They're Angel's Envy rye.
I think Lincoln Henderson brought over Old Forester barrels when he started up the company at Angel's Envy. Part of him leaving Old Forester and starting this, he bought a lot of barrels. So that's why I think the early on Angel's Envy were really good.
Do you mean the ryes, though? Let me clarify.
No, not the rye.
You're
The
just
rye's
talking
finished
the
in
bourbon.
rum.
right.
But
That's,
we're
That's
talking
what
about
you're
port-
talking about, the ryes.
Okay, my
I'm
bad.
talking about ryes in general.
I thought
Yeah.
we were talking about port finish.
And my whole
port
reason-
finish is the bourbon.
Right. But my whole reason for bringing up Angel's Envy rye
Yes, it's MGP.
is that it is also MGP 95.5, and it is very, very tame when it comes to the rye flavor.
Oh, yeah.
And my opinion for that is they're also using a very sweet finish to it, rum, which is, sugar cane basically.
Oh,
Well, that smells like pancakes.
It
like,
makes
every
it.
time.
Pancakes
I
and
taste
syrup.
French toast and syrup.
Yeah.
So my point about that is I think there's something to the port, the rum, finishing those ryes, and I have that Boss Hog or whatever it's called with the Philippine rum.
Oh, sweet.
And that one's also really
Yes.
good. Now I for $500, it's way too expensive.
A little steep.
For just maybe a touch better than the
Yeah.
Angel's Envy. And the Angel's Envy is what? $90 bucks now?
$100. Oh, 90
bucks?
Yeah, 90.
So like it's not 5 times better than the Angel's Envy. It is a touch better, but it's not worth 5 times more.
That was back when, though, they were using Canadian rye and doing some really good blending.
Well, but that's the thing. Their rye is not 95.5 either. So
Right.
that's their own Canadian rye that they make. But my point is I think when we're talking about finished ryes, I think that helps me stomach it more, and my palate doesn't get as offended by it. Michter's is another, and I think that might be the lower barrel entry proof. I don't know, but Michter's is a rye that I generally am okay with as well. Their barrel strength, their toasted barrel strength, both of those are really good. I think I even gave you a bottle of one of mine.
Yes, we traded.
Because I never go to it. As much as I like it, I never get a like, I should probably have some Michter's rye tonight.
I still have half that bottle left because I love it so much.
Yeah.
I don't really touch it much.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how I thought about the ones I have too. I really enjoyed them, but I've just never really gone back to them.
The one that we traded for, which, you got something you wanted and liked, and I got something I wanted and liked.
I don't even remember what I got from it. Do you?
Weller 12.
Is that what it was?
Uh-huh.
I used it for the old man, the
Oh, poor man's pappy.
poor man's pappy. That's what I used it
Oh, for Tyler.
for. Yeah, that's why I
sweet.
did that. I remember now.
You still have some of that left?
No, we crushed it.
We crushed it. That was a bottle kill.
You used the whole Weller 12 in the blend for the poor man's pappy?
No, that would leave no room for the other.
Right. So you still have some of that Weller 12?
I don't know.
Oh, you killed it.
I made 2 bottles of that poor man's pappy,
Oh, you did.
and we drank some of it in one location and another. So, or you know what might have happened actually? I think we gave him a bottle,
Yeah.
and then we killed a bottle.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking happened
That's what
too.
happened too. I
And that
think.
was also the year that we all pitched in with Lorenzo to get him an old Carter for the Carter birthday pour.
nice.
Tyler's kind of making out in this, I
I
think.
know.
I don't
It
know.
really has, hasn't it?
Right.
And he's
Yeah.
not even here. He has some
I
buddy
know.
over.
Yeah, it's some friend of his.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They can watch that hockey show.
he's probably watching Jillian have sex with him right now. All right, so thoughts on this?
I like this better than the 2023.
I think I do too.
I don't know if
and
it's-
here's the funny thing: I'm actually getting a little more dill on this one,
And you like it more?
and I like it more.
Yeah.
But it's not because of the dill; it's because, like you said, the butterscotch is really, really prominent. It's strong.
We'll
in a good way.
revisit that other one because this one's been open longer.
Yeah, definitely. We can revisit in the future.
I knew I forgot something. I wanted to bring a sample of my rum finished peerless.
Ooh.
Let me ask you guys this: are you getting any dill in this?
A little bit.
Okay, so I'm not.
You're
I'm
not
weird.
crazy, no.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
But you are hypersensitive to it.
I think I am.
I don't think I get as much as you get, but I can see it.
I don't know if I get dill at all. I'll be honest. I'm not very sensitive to dill.
Some
And
people
that's fine.
are hypersensitive to Sharpie notes. Some people are hypersensitive to when you have a port wine. A lot of people will get sulfur on port wine finishes because of how the barrels come over.
I have gotten that on certain things before. A lot of times, if I shove the schnoz too far down in,
Yep.
I'll get that sulfur that harsh. So you have to kind of like keep it
Probably
back a
makes
little
it
bit.
tough to get rid of once you get
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
I do like this bottle better than the first one right
Same.
All right, let's move on to the Middle West. So we've got a pretty big year coming up from a
That was aggressive.
barrel picking perspective. We've got to really grow the club.
now. We have opportunity that we can't take right now.
Yeah, we have like an opportunity to go to Barrel King, for example, and do a blend, but that comes with 200 bottles, and I don't think our club can sell 200 bottles. That's my biggest issue, and I'd love to do a Barrel King blend.
We're going to hear from Trevor this week. I'll buy it all.
He's like, I'm down for 50.
Well, and he'd probably go with us on the trip too if we did
Absolutely.
it. But
I
here's
believe you have the cork, sir.
Here's the thing. if we can find another club to maybe go in with us on this, I'd be down.
I'll reach out to Kenny and Anthony and see if they won't, mind coming and doing the blend with us.
But they probably have a bigger club than we do too. So
they do.
So we could even do 60-40. I'd be fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
And you could negotiate whatever.
Yep.
Because at $200 a bottle or whatever they're going to be, I don't see us selling more than 60 or 70. To be honest,
I think the big sell is going to be Kenny.
Yeah.
Anthony would probably be like, "Yeah, I love to do that."
Well, I mean, let's get it. Let's get it going. All right. So Midwest Spirits. This is
darker.
This is 98.99.
99.5.
99.5.
It was one of my favorite channels up in Michigan. It was a country radio channel.
99.5.
Yeah.
The Rain.
Sunny 95.
They always had Country Fest on the river walk where you could see Canada on the other side.
Oh, really? You can see Canada?
Oh, fuck yeah. From Detroit? Yes.
Oh, from Detroit.
Windsor, Canada.
I'm thinking the upper part of
the UP.
No.
Yeah.
You can't see across
That's
the
why I was
barrier.
like, what? Yeah.
The best
what always
fish
cracks
come
me
from
up?
there.
You know Mike Trico, right? He's from Detroit,
Yeah.
right? I know you don't know him, but you know of him.
I know of them for sure.
So he always jokes around about the song Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah.
Born and raised in South Detroit. There is no South Detroit.
There is no South Detroit.
South Detroit's a lake.
Yeah.
It's Detroit Lake.
Yeah.
There's no South Detroit.
I don't know why they came up with those lyrics. To be
because
honest.
it probably rhymes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Born and raised in South Detroit,
The only thing close to South Detroit is Mexican Town.
But what he always joked about was just that it was pretty funny that they, people from Detroit, because he's from Detroit, people from Detroit would actually make fun of that part of it. And there is no South Detroit. Well, he was from the lake? What's that mean?
It's kind of like Cleveland, right? It's just east and west. It's not really
Born and
north
raised
south.
in
North
it'd be
Cleveland.
Like North Cleveland. Yeah, right. Born and raised in North Cleveland.
Born and raised in Cuyahoga Falls.
Yeah, that just doesn't have the same ring to it.
No,
It
it doesn't.
Not. Born and raised in Aurora, Michigan.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
This nose is nice.
I will say I went in a little deep on the nose at first, and I got some of those harsher notes.
The harsher notes. I'm
at
getting the
first,
harsher notes, yeah.
And so I had to
After the
pull
smooth
back a little bit.
creaminess of the Middle West or the Midwinter Nights, the Middle West does have a little bit more of that sulfury kind of.
It does, especially if you dive down in there.
Yeah, if you go too far into it too quick, it's definitely got a little bit more of the sulfur
That's what
notes
she
to
said.
it.
I was waiting for an innuendo.
Speaking of, it reminded me, I've got to reach out to Ryan. He wants to do he said he'd do an episode with us back at Middle West.
Oh, nice. Ryan's a very nice guy.
He's awesome.
He's good,
Yeah,
and he was
he's
a good
very
guest
good.
too. He was very
He's so
transparent.
knowledgeable.
Oh yeah.
My God.
You have to be.
Our very first barrel pick that we did with Middle West,
He was there.
he was there, and that's still one of my favorites because
Yeah, that was so fun.
he got
It's
a
so
little
good.
He got a little tuned up, and he was like just grabbing. He owns the distillery.
Yeah.
And he's like, pull that barrel out, pull that one out. And we were trying
We were trying experimental
just
thieving out of-
It was
directly
it
out
was
of the barrel.
fun.
Guess how many barrels were in the new warehouse on Obetz that I was in for that experience?
Oh,
Is that the one that we've been to?
I think so.
It's insane how many they're
He
putting
said
out
he-
like 500 a day.
He said he had 115,000 barrels in there.
Yeah, they're
Well,
putting
and-
out
and
300 to
they've
500 a
got-
day.
and they're aging other stuff there too.
Right.
Like contract
Oh, yeah.
distilling.
Oh, yeah.
The,
Yes.
some musical entities brand.
Black Album.
Well, you just fucking. Said
I
something
did
you weren't
not
supposed to say.
I didn't
You're gonna have to
say.
edit. You're gonna have to edit that shit.
How many of those are there?
There's a couple.
So this port
No.
rye,
There's the Beatles White Album, but there's only one Black Album, jackass. God. We were invited.
well, someone's gonna have to do some editing.
Yeah. Thanks for making me do some extra work for
It's
something that has to be out tomorrow.
It's an NDP, not an NDA.
Well, you didn't sign an NDA. You're lucky. But this has to be out tomorrow.
I'm driving us in another direction.
Go ahead, please. Please.
You know
say
what?
this.
I love the cask strength pumpernickel rye. I don't think I like this as well as I dislike their cask strength pumpernickel rye.
Full transparency, this is probably my least favorite of
Agreed.
their finished cask strength collection. My favorite is their wheated whiskey. Their wheated whiskey,
Or
I
the
think
sherry. It's weeded with sherry.
it might be sherry. It's either that or Oloroso. I think it's Oloroso. Is Oloroso sherry?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, it's sherry. That is insane. So Cameron Mitchell for their 20th anniversary, maybe, or 25th anniversary of being a chain or whatever. They did a barrel pick for their entire
All their staff?
no for all their restaurants.
Okay.
So all the restaurants still have the Cameron Mitchell Middle West Spirits barrel picks. They did 2 of them, or maybe they might have done all 3, but they have. Oh yeah, so this is only a 5-year. So this is batch 1.
Yeah.
Their new ones, I think, are all 6 years.
Yeah, this is the very first batch
Yeah.
of this.
So anyway, Cameron Mitchell did a pick, and for I think all 3 of their verticals of this, the wheat whiskey, the rye, and the bourbon, and their wheated whiskey one is freaking phenomenal.
It's crazy good.
I mean, it's so.
They had that available at the experience I was at.
Okay.
I first
the Cameron Mitchell pick,
no, sorry, but their cask strength Oloroso sherry,
which is a
wheated.
badge. The one that Cameron Mitchell did was a single barrel, which was phenomenal. But yes, I agree. The wheated whiskey one is my favorite of all 3 of their finished expressions. The rye is probably my least favorite of their finished expressions. The bourbon's my second favorite. I know there's only 3, but that's the order for me. The wheat whiskey finished one for them is just, to me, it's phenomenal.
Diabolical.
I wonder if this would shine in a cocktail a little bit. I don't know.
Well, it would probably shine if it wasn't right after Midwinter Night Drams.
Maybe that's what it is. And I love
this
all
isn't
things
bad.
Middle West. It's not bad.
The Midwinter is more curated.
It is,
Yeah.
probably. And this is their first entry.
So
this
true
is
story,
a
the first
5-year.
iteration of
Who
it.
knows how many barrels went into this one, and there's thousands or hundreds of barrels that went in.
And with this one,
to
this might have been
Midwinter.
their 30-gallon barrels, to be honest. This is older. Before they had switched to 53s, I bet.
I think these Midwinters was when they upped the production to like 110,000 bottles.
Yeah, this isn't bad. This is starting to settle in a little bit more now that I'm having a couple more drinks. I think coming right after the Midwinter Night Dram is probably what did this some
I agree.
injustice. But the more I drink of this, the more I'm actually enjoying it.
Dude, you never asked us if we have anything coming up that we want to talk about or what's going on in our lives.
He has something he wants to share, clearly.
I mean, just fucking say it, man.
JD, is there anything upcoming in your life?
It's funny you
Hold on,
ask.
if you're like my wife. At the end of the, do you want to talk about anything?
Do you want to ask me
I'm
about
like,
the new curtains?
listen. If you're asking me that, then you obviously have something you want to talk about. So why don't you just tell me what you want to talk about?
Well, it's fancy you ask.
We didn't.
This weekend, Friday, I am going to St. Louis to visit my brother with our dad. My brother's in town from Hawaii.
You're gonna drive
Your
down.
brother
the road?
lives in Hawaii?
Yeah. He's
Nice.
in the Army on base there.
Okay. Which island?
The big one.
Good old,
Oh, the Big Island. For real? The Big Island? I love the Big Island.
good old Kevin.
But go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, he's bought some bottles.
Yeah, Alaska. I had to ship
Yeah.
some bottles to Alaska for him
They got it in time
on
to
December
have
24th.
together.
They got it on December 24th.
Yeah.
I went and
Nice.
checked it. I went and checked it yesterday.
They
How
re-
kind of you.
They really liked the Old Forester. When they fresh bottle popped the makers, they thought it was a little hot. But then they used it in a cocktail, and they're like, I love it. But then
Yeah.
they sipped it straight again. I told Kevin, I was like, hey, listen, pour it, let it sit for 5 minutes, come back to it. Liked it, loved it. So,
I'm not using hyperbole here, but I honest to God think that our makers pick is probably my favorite makers I've ever had.
I'd like
Seriously.
to try it in the espresso old fashions I make out of curiosity.
You can. I
Yeah.
could donate a
Yeah.
bottle for that.
Yeah.
you have some.
I've got a few left. 75.
So, anyways, we're going to St. Louis. My dad and I are driving down Friday. We're going to see my brother. My birthday's a week after that. And I called the ABV Barrel Shop today. Talked to Colonel Steve. I know you know Steve Akeley. You know Steve Akeley?
I do not.
I've listened to his podcast, the Bourbon Daily.
Okay.
Bourbon Daily. Yeah.
So they're doing a festival this weekend on Saturday, and we're going to go to it.
Nice. In St. Louis?
Arnold, Missouri. We're just 20 minutes outside St. Louis.
May as well just head on down to Barrel King while you're at it.
That's why I contacted Mr. Jared Record.
Oh. You should be a politician, sir.
I know. This guy is like, he should be a bartender is what he should
Yeah.
And Mr. Jared Record would love to open up the distillery, but he wants to do a blend or do a single barrel with our club.
be. Can we do like a partial single barrel?
No.
I mean, seriously, can we bottle like 50
You know what's funny?
and then leave?
In
A
talking
single
with
barrel
him,
could be doable.
So
That's what I'm saying.
Jason-
single barrel would be easier than a blend.
Right.
he called me and we were talking, and Jason came up, And he goes, man, I had to court him for so long.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Well, I know that Jason for a long time was contemplating his own brand.
Right.
And I think Barrel King, probably at the time he decided it was a good time to do it, was probably his best option for his own brand. And I mean, to be honest, it sounds like it was a great marriage.
No, that bottle's awesome. The debut
is
awesome.
freaking ridiculous.
Yes.
Everything I've had from Barrel King is amazing. Like
Yeah.
all of the picks that Jason has done,
But we're about to
plus
have
his
that
own
next.
flagship.
So you're like segueing us right into the next.
I
You
know.
know what I'm disappointed about?
Get the glasses.
Oh,
Trevor
the
brought-
the blue chews aren't working for you.
Well, no.
Oh no, wait, what?
Trevor brought Barrel King. Were they on the counter at our party, or did he pass out before?
He passed out every night. I don't know.
I never saw Barrel
He
King
said he
at all.
brought some like three
I never
barrels.
saw a single Barrel
He
King
said,
at all.
I don't remember it either.
He passed out before they came up to the counter. He had brought 3 Barrel
Yeah,
King
that was at
bottles.
like 6 p.m. on Saturday. He was out. Didn't he missed the entire Ohio State game?
I had to make sure he
against
didn't
Indiana.
die the one night.
He's a farmer, and I understand.
No, I get it. But and I have 2 different pictures of him passed out from our trip.
I went over there to make sure he wasn't dead at one point. I'm like, is he dead?
I think he had a good
Did we
time.
send somebody to check on
Me.
him?
Hey, do we want to do that same place again next year?
I like that place.
I like that place a
Has
lot.
that not been our favorite place we've done so far?
For me,
If we could see Bob again at Nulu,
And if the weather's better next year, this is the worst weather
open
we've
the
had.
garage doors. Yeah.
Well, not only that, but they had that patio
Yes.
out
Yeah.
back where you guys burnt the.
this year,
Buck.
listen. Here's what I could do next year.
Can we do a brisket?
But I would put a big thing of foil down.
Yes,
Because of the drippings.
or bring a cookie tray
Yeah.
to catch the drippings. So
I
it
feel
doesn't-
like I
absolutely.
let you down because I said I was going to get up and I didn't.
It's fine. I mean, I was giving you shit just because I wanted to give you shit.
I let you down.
but
you did. You let
Dude.
you let the entire weekend was a failure because of you.
I wish there was a hidden camera when I opened it. I was like, error. Oh no, it hasn't been cooking all night. It's not going to be ready.
It's
and then I
done.
opened it. It was on fire. And I was like,
Oh, that is so funny, man.
JD, pop that bottle, sir.
And to be honest, the failure goes to Tyler. He's the one who talked him
Yeah,
into
because
cooking it overnight.
I'm an early bird. I was going to get up early
Right, and that
just
would've been fine.
and just monitor it.
It would've been
You're
fine.
going to have the first pour, sir. Well, it's not the first. So I wanted to make sure this wasn't a Hyman pour.
Introduce us first off.
So
Give me a second.
Hold
this
on.
this so-
Introduce it all the way back to the beginning.
yeah, and that's what I was going to say. So pour as much as you want, sir. I don't mind.
Holy fuck, man!
do a giggle pour.
It's a giggle pour.
That was a
So
giggle pour.
this
My God.
it's kind of funny when we talk about Midwinter Night Dram because someone came to the bottle share that we had, right?
I really like him.
And his name was Brian, very very nice guy. And we were talking, and someone had set out some Midwinter Night Dram, and we were talking about it. And I said,
Who
"That's
set out Midwinter Night Dram? Someone brought
AJ is who it was." Yep. So
what the
AJ had set
fuck
out
was
Midwinter
I?
Night Dram, and I had a pour of it, and he was asking what I had. Da 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 da. I know it smells absolutely amazing.
Oh
It's
my
wonderful.
God.
It's absolutely wonderful.
Listen.
I don't care what I don't drink as much as you want. I don't mind.
Oh my
You
God.
guys always share with me, and I never get the opportunity to share with you guys. So this is
I'd love
it's
to
fun
come to
for
your
me.
house and drink with you
Yeah,
sometime.
absolutely. It's fun for me to be able to share and give back because you guys have shared with me so much. Anyway, Brian and I
Oh
were
my
having this
God,
conversation.
the nose
I
on
know.
this is
I
stupid.
know. And
Stupid on the
he
nose.
asked if I had this. He said it was their Midwinter Night Dram killer. And I was like, I'll be honest, I haven't even heard of it. We had some discussions. And he was like, I want to gift you a bottle. And I was like, I would happily pay for it.
What was his name?
Brian is his name.
Brian.
And I said, shout out to Brian. I know you're not listening.
Brett Brian.
And that was-
Brian.
Got a gift from Brian.
yeah.
I'll send him a message.
Yeah. I mean, by all
know him?
means.
Chasing Bourbon, I can find
Yeah.
out.
So.
Oh, is that what he's from?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And very, very generous person. Thank you so much. And he sent me this bottle, and it showed up.
That's how you get another one.
Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. Thank you. And it finally, like in a way, I was like, it never showed up. And I'm like, I wouldn't blame this dude if he canceled this. It's not
Yeah,
a cheap bottle,
right,
right?
right.
I'm like, he doesn't
Yeah.
know me, whatever.
Sure.
Just could have been in the moment. But then it finally showed up at the house, and I was like, this is really dark. Like, looks very, very dark, right? In
Yeah,
that bottle.
that was the first thing when we get to talking about
Yeah.
this. That was the first
Yeah.
thing I was going to talk about.
And so I was like, I want to bring it on the show, but I was like, I hate bringing Hyman pours. So I was like, I'm going to crack it.
Yeah.
And I did, and I had a pour on.
I saw your text to the group saying,
It was either,
"Oh my God!"
It was
this
either
is
Christmas Eve or
ridiculous."
New Year's Eve. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was one of the. I think it was New Year's Eve.
And I was like, holy shit.
Because I was
So-
in the Ohio State zone and I was in a bad place that
Yeah.
night.
And so, like, a few details about this. So this is 117.8 proof, 58.9 alcohol by volume, and then just it's a batched Barrel King.
So it is batch. It's not a.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to expound on this because
Please do.
You're gonna
I
what?
expound
Okay.
on this.
That's whatever. Go ahead.
That's a word, right?
Just elaborate.
47% of this is SQN white wine finish, 9-year 95.5 rye MGP. 33% is Grenache finished, 95.5 rye MGP. And 20% is port finished, 9-year 95.5 MGP. It's a 9-year, all 3 barrels.
It's pretty old for a rye, 9-year.
And Jared said that this is
Who's Jared?
the owner of Barrel King.
Not the guy from Subway.
No.
He's in prison.
Oh, he
Although
may have
he's
had some.
just as unfit, I think.
Okay.
The port barrels used, those bottles sell for $170, which is a ridiculous high price for port wine. And they're from Napa Valley.
The viscosity on this is unreal.
Brett just
It's like,
gave me
JD,
like this crazy smirky smile.
I can't wait for JD to try it because I know how much
JD, have you
JD
had a
likes
taste of
rye.
this yet?
The SQ,
He took a smell and giggled like a little girl.
I'm giggling like a
Yeah.
little girl,
The
and I'm not
S-
a rye guy.
the SQN, I'm going to butcher the shit out of this. Sine qua non. And when I read this, I sent Jared a text back. I said, it makes me think of Al-Anon.
So the reel or whatever it is. It's a meme / GIF, whatever,
Okay.
of the blondish kind of.
Yes, where she's like,
Where she's and then she's like, and then
Yeah.
she's like, ooh.
Yeah,
that's
that's
what's going on
you.
right now.
I don't want to taste it. The nose is so good.
No, taste.
Just
You do
taste
want to
it.
taste it. I
You wanna
promise.
taste it.
I tasted it.
that's
and
a giggle pour. I want you to taste it,
Hey,
big guy.
JD, I just tasted it and I'm enjoying the shit out of it.
Oh.
He's gonna buy a bottle for himself.
Oh, my God.
This is good.
Did it move?
I felt it. I'm 10 feet away from him.
The earthquake ticker just
Earthquake.
went up.
His penis just hit the floor is what he's trying to say.
Clunk.
This is good.
Isn't this very good?
This is ridiculous.
I'm glad we're finishing with this.
Like, listen, Barrel King, and
I
this
know.
is the first. Well, no, that's not true. I had a Barrel King from Jason. That he did those 2 Barrel Kings, remember, a while back.
Nope.
I have both of those.
Yeah, you
I
have
think.
both of them.
You do.
Yeah.
One of them's gone, but I saw
got it.
part of another one.
I've got to try some shit.
Well,
Yeah, I'll bring it over.
I will tell you, everything I've had from Barrel King has been outstanding.
My only complaint, and this is like petty, their fucking wax that was on their bottle
Yeah.
was like trying to break into like Fort Knox.
Knox.
Absolutely.
We're in the same place.
I had to get out like one of my sharpest knives and I was like, I'm going to cut my
And
fucking
here's the
finger
other
off.
thing, which I understand from an NDP that's doing this type of stuff. They're expensive as shit. That's the other thing that's again petty, understandable because what they're putting out is at least it's not like you're like, oh shit, is this one going to be good? Is this one going to be? They're all good so far.
This is expensive.
Yeah,
The membership is
I will buy another
expensive.
one of these if I have the opportunity, which it sounds like I do.
You do. I mean, I'm ready to reach into my bunker and unload a couple bottles and get a couple of these.
Yeah, so
hey,
if you want to combine
still need
shipping,
you
let me
still
know.
need to settle up.
It's coming.
Any word on the thing I asked you about the other day? Nothing.
Not yet.
No takers. Okay.
Not yet.
No worries.
So,
Man, this is good.
I feel like it's pretty easy. This is the winner of the night.
Oh, it's not even close.
Okay.
This is easily. If we were doing a mouth experience Monday and I was rating this, I
was
would
gonna-
probably make this like a 4 or 5 or 4 or 6.
So what's funny is,
and I'm not a rye guy.
This
I
is-
wanted to blind you guys. I wanted to blind you with this, especially because you're not a rye guy.
I can tell it's rye,
but to still just to blind you
but
with it.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
enjoying it.
called a perfect everyday dram,
it is a perfect everyday
and
dram.
it's designed to destroy a Midwinter Night's dram.
I mean, I wouldn't say it destroys it, but it's definitely
It's a notch above.
It's
elevated.
definitely elevated.
Elevated.
For sure. I mean, listen, Midwinter Night's Dram is good.
What would that taste like at that proof?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, it might be.
You can water yours down if you want.
I don't want to.
But here's the thing: this isn't this.
Hell no.
This is not an exact. This is not an exact one-to-one comparison to Midwinter Night's Dram. It's got the white wine. It's got the other stuff in it. So Midwinter Night's Dram doesn't have all that in it. So, I mean, this isn't a 100% one-to-one comparison. This is, or apples to apples, or whatever you want to call it. This is probably closest to Midwinter Night's Dram
Yeah.
than anything else out there that's like, readily available, or whatever you want to call it,
Yes.
widely available. But this is better for sure.
I have a comparison that you will like, because you're always like, you have all this like candy and memories and this and
right.
that.
Let's hear it.
So, do you know the Tootsie Pops that have the chocolate center?
Yeah.
A cherry Tootsie Pop, and it's like that last like savory part right before you get into the
chocolate or whatever.
chocolate in the middle.
3.
Yeah, so it's that's what it is. I get a little bit of the cherry, but I get a little bit of the Tootsie Pop in the center on that with this. That's what I
Nice.
get. It's very sweet. It's very like
that's a pretty
viscous
good-
and
that's a pretty
coating
good
and
yeah.
sugary.
I like that.
Dude,
Yeah.
you just nailed it.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, I think
To me,
that's
it's
pretty
a-
accurate.
It's a cherry Tootsie Pop.
Wow.
I think that's pretty accurate.
That nose is redonkulous.
Yeah.
No, this is really good.
I get so much chocolate on this. You know what I mean? But it's that like confectioner chocolate, that Tootsie Pop,
Yeah.
all that.
I know their membership is expensive, but it's fucking worth it.
That's a great bottle. Absolute.
Fucking worth
Let's
it.
talk about what's their membership. What's it cost?
$125 a month.
Yeah, I don't think that's worth it.
What's ours?
I don't think that's worth it at all. That's just to be a member.
Right. That's not
No,
bottles.
there's more that comes with that.
What more? Explain it, because you've got to really sell that to me. For $125 a month, per month. So you're talking about, what, $11,000 a year?
No. Yes. No. Yeah. No. 1,100.
1,100, that's what I meant.
Yes, 1100.
Did I say 11,000?
Oh my gosh. So
1,100.
okay,
But
gold
still, that's a lot of money, man.
gold membership, $125 a month. You get one free monthly bottle pick with that.
Wait. One free.
Free.
So each month you get a bottle.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
That's
so,
an interesting
first-
idea. Though.
First,
But what do you get to
access-
choose from on that?
I don't know.
Is it something they send you, or is it something you get to pick? Because it wasn't clear with what you said.
It is not clear.
Okay, move on.
First, access to all offerings.
Sure, that's cool.
$5 off all bottles after monthly bottle. Something.
After a monthly bottle. So wait, hold on. So wait, that doesn't make sense to me. So clear this up for me. The way I understand it, the $125 comes with a free bottle each month.
Yeah, plus shipping. You have to pay for shipping.
Sure, but the next statement you said, after $5 off a bottle after your first bottle, like I don't. If you're not paying for that first bottle, what's it matter?
It doesn't.
That just doesn't. The wording doesn't make sense to me. It's not clear.
2 free swag boxes per year membership.
What is a swag box? Like shirts and hats and stuff.
Nobody knows what's in it.
But is that what we're talking about? Not bottles of liquor. We're talking about like
I would say it's
a belt
Swag.
buckle
Yeah.
or a
Glasses.
glasses.
Hat.
Right. Okay. That type of stuff. Okay.
Shipping is $20 flat fee, 1 to 6 bottles.
1 to 6 bottles. $20 for 6 bottles is pretty reasonable.
It is.
Okay.
Cannot ship to Utah.
Those fuckers.
Shipping to Alaska and Hawaii add an additional $35.
$35?
My brother's father-in-law is fucked.
Well, so when your brother asked me to ship that one to Alaska, I was like,
You know it's going to be.
it was like everywhere else in the US is like, for me, I have a discounted shipping. So like Chicago, for example, it's like $12. To Alaska it was like 53. And I was like, oh shit. But that's actually got to go across Canada. Or, like if you did ground, it's got to go through Canada.
Well, locally, if you're a local gold member, you have to go pick it up from the distillery. So you could be 3 hours away and have to drive.
And that's okay. I'd do that once a month.
You drive down there once a month to pick it up? Or fly
Not
down?
from here. You said local.
Yeah, local.
Is that an option?
membership.
You can do. What's the local gold membership cost?
100.
So it's $25 cheaper.
I mean, if you're getting a bottle every
Will
month,
they hold it? Will they hold stuff for you a couple of months at a time, and then you go pick it up every third month?
Does
if
not
you're like
say.
an hour away or
Because
something, that would
if-
be fair.
Because I would, you know,
Yeah.
you're saving $75. Like that's a rental car.
Yeah, exactly. Like, say it's like in
Drive there and
Cleveland for
back.
us. Like,
Yeah.
you could be like, oh, every quarter I'll go up there and get my
But
bottles.
even from Columbus, if they'd hold it for you for 3 months, a rental car one day there and back, I'd go do that.
Yeah.
What I do know
To
is
save $75.
they're so good that
Or a-
Trevor has a huge collection of Barrel King.
Barrel King's
Barrel King's
fantastic.
good. I mean, listen, what they're putting out is good. I question the value of $125 a month, but if you're getting a free bottle out of that every
That
month,
covers it. Just about.
yeah. Now, when we go back to the $10 a year type of thing, they're not putting out 12-year stuff, but I will say curated stuff, I'd give a little bit more value to that. Maybe. I mean, and I haven't had anything from Barrel King that's been bad. Now,
Never.
the first time I get something that would be bad, I'd start questioning my membership. That for $125 a month.
I
mean,
think
we're 5, 10, 25, and 50 a month. And
Right.
granted, we're not releasing something every month necessarily, but it's also partly like our podcast and
Right.
our, you get some swag, you get some things. So like, second wave of glasses are on the way, by the way, for anyone listening.
Squatty Potty?
Squatty potties, yeah.
With Barrel King, you're also getting their master blender is Matt Porter
Yeah.
ADHD whiskey.
Yeah.
So like they have qualified individuals. Jason's doing his blending through them. Mm-hmm. Matt Porter is doing their blending.
Well, and if you haven't watched that YouTube series that covered Bourbon King, it was like 3 or 4 episodes, I
Barrel
think.
King?
yeah,
Bourbon King. You said
Sylvester
Bourbon King.
Stallone.
Did I say Bourbon King?
Yeah.
Barrel
I just
King,
want to make
sorry.
sure that you weren't
Yeah,
talking
Barrel
about
King.
someone different.
There's a good little series that goes in and covers Barrel King. They even cover Jason on an episode, like him going there and
It's cool.
and doing his blends and stuff. That's a pretty good series.
So from someone that doesn't like rye, you like this.
I do. I like this a lot,
Good.
actually. Yeah.
Is that like
Would
Tulsa
you
King?
would you buy a bottle of this? I'm not asking you to
what is it,
buy.
170?
It's 150.
150?
It ends up being 170 with shipping.
I would. That's fantastic.
I don't know that I would.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
because I'm not a rye guy.
No, I
would.
Listen, I'm enjoying this, and if I were like hanging out with you and you had this out on the table, I would probably have 2 or 3 glasses of this.
Yeah.
I don't
think
know
that's
that I
fair.
would. I don't know that I would invest $150 in it to just
Yeah, that's.
because I don't know how often I would go to it.
I am going to try and buy a second one of these.
This is
Yeah.
for
And
me.
if you're a rye person,
Yeah.
I would. So this to me, the equivalent bourbon-ish. I would spend $150 on the bourbon equivalent of this.
That's fair.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely does.
So like, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that's not 100% for me.
We
I'm
have-
enjoying this though.
We have the ability to go blend something there.
I know. We'll have to figure it out, man. You need to do some legwork.
We'd have to partner with
This is you.
someone.
This
He
is
was
you.
willing to come in on his off day this coming Saturday to do a blend with us.
This coming Saturday. I'm.
No, I know.
That's way too soon.
But-
Plus, we have our gym.
Yeah.
thing.
I know. But we have the ability to go through Jared and do a blend.
I'm not opposed to it.
Logistically, we have to figure it out.
Right.
Yes.
We're 6 hours away. 7 hours away.
He's got a lot of miles.
I do.
Yeah.
I could fly and meet you guys. You guys can rent a car, come pick me up at the airport, and then I'll ride with you for the hour from the airport.
I'll bring your Tesla.
Do you want to like Dumb and Dumber and get like a little scooter and like bzzz?
Hey, just go.
Totally ridiculous.
JD gets up, I'm stuck to his back.
Just let it go, man. It's
Oh, it's so warm.
Like, JD, my hands are freezing. He's like, oh, my hands are kind of sweaty. I've had these extra gloves on. I don't know. That's one of those lines in that movie that it's so subtle that I love it. He was like, oh, he's like, I've had these extra pair of gloves on. My hands are kind of sweaty right now.
It kills me every time I see it.
That is such a great like line in that movie.
Here,
And then he starts choking him. He's like, your hands are freezing. Like, that's what he has to say.
you've had an extra pair this whole time.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. We're going to Aspen.
Samsonite.
I was
way
way off. Slappy, Swanson, Samsonite.
Are we there? We wrapping it up?
I'm almost there. Keep
think-
talking.
yeah,
Keep
I
talking.
think
We don't
thought
wrap
so.
it up. We know that.
Yeah, we just raw dogging into
I
it.
mean, I've had a vasectomy. I don't wrap anything up.
We're uncut, unfiltered.
Well, I'm cut.
Awkward.
I'm
silence.
cut. I don't know about you, but if you're not, that's okay.
I'm cut too.
Just keep it
so
clean.
I'm not
Just
sure
keep it
what the hell is
clean.
going on over there,
I'm
JD.
cut too.
Just keep it clean if you're not uncut. If you're not uncut, that's double negative. If you're uncut,
Hey.
keep it clean.
Be glad I use my filter.
Is that a thing? Do you have to really keep it extra clean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Really?
get infections and stuff. That's why
Yeah.
circumcision exists, was like cleanliness.
Yeah.
Well, there's a religious side of it too, but a lot of it's cleanliness in the States.
Can you imagine being like older and doing it?
Like, what's the uncleanliness? What's
You can get like some like yeasty type thing.
Cheese.
like from under cheese?
Yep.
For real.
Like
I knew a
yeast
girl that got a
infections and
UTI
shit?
from hooking up with a dude that was uncut.
Well, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It burns.
Huh. Interesting.
Let's end it on that note.
That's a good
This
one.
is like, what was that show on TV?
The Gong Show?
No. The doctor's show or whatever, where they're just like talking all these medical things.
Dr. Drew?
House?
Dr. Drew?
No, it wasn't Dr. Drew. I don't think he was a real doctor.
Man Show?
It was on, I don't even know. It doesn't.
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his
It
name.
was like produced by Oprah, I think. It was called
Yeah.
like Doctors.
No, but
Dr.
he's
Oz.
Dr. Oz.
Yeah, he's a real doctor, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Dr. Who did you say?
House?
No, like
Oz, Drew?
Dr.
Oz.
Dr. Drew. I don't know if he was a real doctor.
I don't know that he was.
He
but
might have
Dr.
been
Oz was for sure.
Yes, he may have
Wasn't
been
he
a
the love doctor?
PhD. But Dr.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yes, he was the love doctor. There was that old lady. I remember in
I'd like
college.
to think that
Oh,
I'm a
yeah, the
doctor.
old lady.
Dr. Ruth.
You remember her? Dr. Ruth.
Yeah,
She'd
Dr.
pull out like the
Ruth.
dildos and she'd be like, now you need the girthy one.
And it was so funny. It was like seeing Betty White talk about
Yes.
vibrators.
Oh.
And stuff.
Yes, and she was just so comfortable with all of them.
Oh, she was, and she just didn't care. She
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah,
she was
awesome.
Yeah.
On that note.
Yeah, I think this is a good time to
Yeah, I think so. So
cash out.
I just want to say,
let's land the plane.
let's end this on a high note. I'm really glad that we did a Rye episode.
Yeah,
I know
me
you don't like
too.
Rye.
I'm
We don't
not.
do a lot of
I'm
Rye
not.
stuff.
I'm
love
glad we
Rye.
did this Barrel King, but I'm not glad we did it.
You like the Midwinter Night Drams too. The second one, at least, you enjoyed.
Listen,
50%.
Would I still rather drink bourbon? Yes.
That's fair.
Did I enjoy these? Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you
So,
wanna
and it's
have a
something
bourbon?
different. It's something
I
different.
will.
Yeah,
when
he'll
my
finish
wife
with the
comes
bourbon.
home,
Yeah.
I'll have a bourbon, and we'll end our night on a high note.
Hey, none of these were your bottles.
That's I won't say it's a first, but that's
It might be
rare.
first.
It's rare.
The only other time that may have happened is when Jason's here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
So,
Mock.
Ing.
No.
Oh yeah,
Ing.
yeah,
Bird.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right, guys.
Mockingbird.
Have you heard?
Dorks.
I need to rewatch.
You
that.
fucked up the. Here's my surprise face.
It's been a minute.
I
It's
didn't
definitely
know
been
what
a
you were
minute.
doing.
Mock. Yeah.
If anyone just says mock,
yeah.
what the hell else could they be talking about? Except for
have
Dumb
no
and Dumb-
idea.
Dumb and Dumber.
Kick his ass, Seabass. He's like, Seabass has got my tab over there.
If his name's Seabass.
Yeah.
You've been pranking me for 40 years.
All right, guys. Let's end it here on JD.
I know who could quote this all fucking.
On
Just stop
JD
it.
fucking up a movie quote.
Yeah.
Let's end it. I think
It's 40 years.
I think that's a perfect time to
Agree.
end the episode. Thanks for joining in, guys. We'll catch you next week on another long form episode of the Bourbon Hunters. All right. Well, that wraps up this episode. Thanks for joining in on yet another hunt for great bourbon. Please give us a 5-star review anywhere you are listening. But if you don't, leave us some constructive criticism in the review so that we can better improve our show. But until then, sit back, grab a pour, kick up your feet, and enjoy some bourbon.
Tune in each week. Sit back. Tune in each week. Grab a pour. Tune in each week. Kick up your feet and enjoy. Kick up your feet and enjoy.
For any feedback, questions, or episode ideas, please reach out to info@bourbonhunters.com.